All right, you two, what is up? It's your boy Damn D, man. Make sure y'all go check out my last video. I did a reaction to Drake projecting or expected to debut number one. I mean, debut number 7 with the new song with Central C. Which one? Which is a major flop, in my opinion. Major flop. Because, like I said, that Drake, that BBL stimulus package that he used to have back in the day, that's no longer a thing. Because, like I said, I'm not a hater. I would give Drake his props. Man, when he was on fire, boy, he was on fire. He couldn't miss. But now since America don't rock with him, and now since his own hometown, Toronto don't rock with him, he running to UK for a check balance. And that's not even working. UK is not even working. So, and he's trying desperately to find a number one hit song. He is desperately trying to get that number one spot. So we got Akademiks is about to speak on BBL Dreezy new song flopping. Let's get to it.
We'll see if she continues this process, or is it a Brittany Renner type of thing where she just hops off the bandwagon as soon as she feels a tone for whatever sin she feels she probably did. I don't know. I see some people say, oh, it's because of the child. Again, I don't know the health of her child. We just commentate on random shit we see about the kid. I don't know, but something's on her mind, and I'm just leave it there. Okay. All right, so you guys should check this out. It's on my main channel. What else is going on? Somebody said, Ak, you ain't get a Drake interview. You told us to go take the Kershaw interview. Yo, all right, let me ask you a question. All right, real question for y'all, real question. If I had an opportunity to do a stream with Drake or an interview with Drake, which one do y'all want? I think it's an easy question. A full stream with Drake, 3-hour stream, or a 3-hour interview? Which one would y'all want? I feel like it's obvious. Wow, I'm actually surprised by some of these answers. Chat. Which one would y'all want? Oh, chat. I would take an hour interview with Drake over a 4-hour stream with Drake. Yo, a stream is like, again, I love streaming, but like, it's hard to play. Yo, a great interview is chess. It's chess. It's hard to do that on a stream. A stream is always like anytime you're going somewhere, it gets broken up by, oh, the chat said this. No. I think Drake will do streams. We got to see Drake do an in-depth interview. I'll let whoever get the stream. I want more than an hour. 2-hour interview. I'll take a 2-hour interview with Drake over a 4-hour stream with Drake. You know why? A stream with Drake gonna be able to spin you. He got his butler. Yo, come over here in the Portsmouth shots. Yo, let's gamble on stake. He gonna do mad things. You ain't getting no questions really answered. You got to sit with him and rap with him. We're like, he's trying to bob and weave certain questions. And I'm not saying that he's like a ducker or nothing like that, but you could at least get like some actual answers. You know what I mean? Like actual answers. I'm telling you, gotta be an interview. I would take that. Anyway, okay, we'll just go down some topics that's happening right now. So Drake and Central C, the Which One song, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I do think it's cool. It's actually expected to debut at number 7 on next week's Billboard Hot 100 charts. That's only over the weekend of tracking. I think that's good. Which, by the way, what did I miss debut? I don't know. They said it will become Drake record extended 84th top 10 career hit. And also, by the way, shout out to who just sent that donation in. That's a great point you're making. Really great point.
Come on, Ak. You know that's a flop, man.
Really great point. You're saying people don't understand the value of an interview. King Trayvon, thank you for the 5, said these kids don't understand the value.
Come on, Ak. You know that's a major flop, especially compared to the greatest of all time, right? Because he's supposed to be the greatest of all time. Keep on debuting at number 7, number 10. That ain't good, man. That ain't good.
Value of an interview. Attention span is dead. Yeah, the thing with being on stream, it could be like, oh, let's do some like funny stuff. And like people are highly entertained, right? Like if me and Drake had a dance battle, I'll be like, oh shit, Ak and Drake had a dance battle. But the true worth in what I do and the true things I would hope you would value from Drake is not seeing Drake doing some fucking dance battle like he's in, remember that video he did with Chris Breezy? No, you want some real questions. You want some real answers. You don't want him to duck and weave. You want, and I think that's the thing about streaming. Streaming has allowed, artists used to go on interviews to try to showcase their personality. Here's the thing. Unless you're like the Baby and a few other people, most of these interviews are like interrogations. So unless you're like really malleable and like you're one of those guys like the baby, like your personality's not gonna come out if you don't really want to answer questions. So you know what these guys do? Like look at SZA. SZA don't want to do a sit down interview. SZA goes on Kai stream and plays a bunch of games, and that's really good because I do think streamers have given, like for example, I'll give an example. I seen DDG and Offset. They're on like a yacht or something like that, right? They're on a yacht, right? And they're shooting a music video. Put it like this. Offset, no. Offset my man's too. Like, he's my man, so please don't get weird. Offset, no. By the way, I've talked about it with Offset. Offset literally said, he could be lying. You know rappers lie. He said, Ak, when this roll out, I'm not doing too many interviews, I want to sit with you. I could do a stream with Offset and have him walk around looking cool, flexing his muscles, doing shit, throwing money in the air. That's cool. But we need some answers from Offset. What's going on with you and Quavo, my brother? What's his current status of the Migos, my brother?
What?
What's going on with you and Stephon Diggs and Cardi B? And what's going on with you and QC? And where you at? Like, there's a lot of questions we have to ask. So, you know, for me, again, streams are amazing, but like a lot of times streams are, it's more about the interaction between the individual, the streamer and the individual, rather than getting qualitative like answers that you could build off, right? You have a song together?
Come on, talk about the flopping. Talk about the flopping.
This recording and shit, she giving I light up my wrist, this Elliot, yeah, these 300.
Okay. Anyway, so I get that. Oral Phillips says, won't matter. He's canceling shows due to low sales, so he has time. Who's canceling shows?
Drake. Don't be acting
Wait,
like
who's canceling shows?
Man, see, this is why academics get on my nerves. He know everything, but don't know nothing. When it's anything negative about Drake, who ain't got no bitches? All of a sudden, he don't know nothing, but he knows everything. When it comes to BBL Drizzy and something that Drake has done that made himself look questionable, boy, he just turned a blind eye. He can barely see. Drake, huh? What happened, nigga? You know good and well that Drake canceled his shows over there in Portugal. But now since the chat is telling him, he gonna act like he don't know. Nigga, shut up.
Wait, who's canceling shows? You talking about Drake? Drake's not canceling shows. That Australia thing, he told, well, again, you know, instead of just being a parrot for these rappers, I'll tell you what they say and then I'm going to tell you can believe it or not. But that's what they told me, right? Drake said the Australia shit, all them tickets were sold. It's just that there was going to be, I forgot what he was going to do, but he had to sit in Australia for like 12 days or like 17 days. Financially, it wasn't making sense because they had to pay everybody. There's hundreds of people that's on this tour team per diem every day. And he was just going to have to stay in Australia for like 2 weeks to wait for this next part of the tour, and he was just like, nah, he's not doing it. So I don't know. That's what he told me, but who cares? I don't know. Listen, if you want to have a narrative that, you know, Drake can't sell tickets or whoever, who cares?
Yeah, you don't care when it comes to Drake, but let Kendrick cancel a show because the ticket sales are bad. Let somebody from TDE cancel a show because they can't sell out the tickets. Boy, you're going to get drunk. You're going to get a fifth of Henny. You're going to get a liter of Henny. You're going to drink, pass out, and you're going to celebrate. See, this is what I'm talking about. But now that Drake canceled shows, well, who cares? Nobody cares. All right, well, let's talk about something else.
All I know is
all right, so there we go with that, right? So y'all leave a comment down below. Now all of a sudden he don't care about record sales, even though the person, he says he's a number guy. Boy, the biasness is crazy, man. So y'all leave a comment down below, man. It's your boy DMD signing out.